Now, Storm Team Chief Meteorologist Jim Teske with Central New York's most accurate forecast.
At 4:15, there's the view from our tower cam in downtown Syracuse. There were some glimpses of sun this morning, but for the most part, clouds have ruled the day. The Cavi Sky 9 camera just north of Syracuse, east of Baldwinsville, shows a pretty quiet picture. You've got no problems for the evening commute. This is Route 31. No snow on the ground there, or at least on the road. So smooth sailing, it looks like, going through the evening. Let's show you the temperatures. You know, this is the 7th straight day where high temperature has gone above freezing. So that brutal Arctic air is well in our rear view mirror at this point. In fact, it's touched 40 degrees, places like Penn, Elmira, 46 in Dansville. So a relatively mild afternoon across central New York. But temperatures will drop this evening as there will be some thin spots in the clouds. Here's the satellite radar. And, we got an area of low pressure tracking out of the Midwest, middle Mississippi Valley, and eventually precipitation will stream in. Nothing really organized yet, so it's going to take a while to get going. That's why it's quiet this evening as you take a look at the timecast. Here come those breaks in the clouds. That's going to allow temperatures to drop, especially from Syracuse east, where, temperatures are going to be close to the freezing mark tomorrow morning. Here in Syracuse, I think we're just warm enough for rain at 7 o'clock, but not too far to the south and east. Parts of Madison, Shenango, maybe even southern Onondaga County could see a little wintry mix, perhaps some wet snow. That area moves north. You get some snow across the Tug Hill Plateau, parts of the North Country. Otherwise, we get a little bit of a break. I don't think much goes on during the early and mid-afternoon. However, by the evening commute, the next area of rain moves in. Temperatures are mild at this point, and then we cool over and we change back to snow. So as far as accumulations are concerned, we stop at, this is basically, about 7 o'clock on Saturday morning. The 3 to 6 inches up over the Tug Hill, most of that will fall, I think, during the day tomorrow and into the evening. The 3 to 6 over the higher terrain south of Syracuse between Cortland and Lafayette and Cazenovia, that's mainly tomorrow night. Here in Syracuse, we could get a coating to perhaps an inch of snow. That would be tomorrow night as the cooler air comes in and we see that changeover to snow here in central New York. Ice, not a big ice storm. There will be a glaze, maybe up to 1/10 of an inch over parts of the Tug Hill and also Oneida County as well. Here's the planning forecast. We're going to take you through the weekend here. A few snow showers, otherwise cloudy skies Saturday. We're 34. Snow showers on Sunday. Still looks like that East Coast storm is a miss for us. Again, we still see some snow showers, could even be a light accumulation. Temperature going to be around 32 here on Monday. Look at that, upper 20s for a high on Tuesday. Next system comes in, we warm up into the 30s, so rain or snow Wednesday, and then snow showers on Thursday.
Download the WSYR Plus app on your TV to stream News Channel 9 for free. Just go to your smart TV, search WSYR Plus in the App Store, and download to start streaming today.